Good afternoon, Facebook. This is your girl Shells back with you. All right. Today I am dedicating this particular video to my ladies. My ladies. The name of this video is going to be called When Men Try to Slander and Defame Women. The logic behind the slandering and defaming women. Okay. All right. The first point I'm going to get across to you all is the controller. Hey, Batman, how you doing? You say it's happening to you firsthand, family? Oh, yeah. Batman, they will do it. Friends, yes. Mm-hmm. They will do it. The first person I would like to touch on is the controller. This man will try to find your weakness and exploit you to people you know and followers that he knows. Most followers are very weak-minded. Hey Portia, how you doing? Followers will listen to any and everything a person says about another person, especially if they have a mutual interest in you, which means that they do not like you. They will listen to anything negative about you, regardless whether it's true or not. All right. A man that tries to control you normally is very jealous of you. He knows your strength, but constantly trying to tackle weakness because he wants you to be under him. The minute you outgrow him, he will slander your name to everybody. He will make up lies about you, and he will also use other people to further his mission. How do you all feel about that? I'm dedicating this particular one for you all who came in late before the beginning of the video. I'm dedicating this one to my ladies, and then next week I'm going to have one that I'm going to dedicate to the man. The first person I just touched on was the controller. A controller does not just have to be your boyfriend. A controller can be a friend, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or a family member, an associate, and all of the above. A controller wants to have control of you. If the controller cannot control you, he will exploit you. He will lie on you. He will try to shatter your reputation, and he will also bring in others to follow him to further his agenda. A controlling person can also get very, very, very violent with you. Of course, the first thing they're going to say is that you stink. Okay. The next thing that they're pretty much going to do is tell any personal details about you and also spread lies. Shells bells. Hey, God, shout. What's going on, lady? I love that. My kids' father called me Shell Bell all the time. Miss Pisces, what's going on, lady? Let me up to speed you all on what I'm talking about. You that came in a little bit after I first started my video. I'm dedicating this particular video to my ladies today. I'm dedicating this to my ladies. The name of the video is When Men Try to Slander and Defame Women and the Logic Behind Why They Try to Slander and Defame You. Okay. And once again, the first point of contact is the controller. As I did state, the controller can be a family member, can be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, an associate, or either an outsider. The controller wants to have you under his or her power. Okay. Once you found out who the controller really is, they want to exploit you. They want to defame your reputation. They want to slander you because you are no longer under them, because you have outgrown your controller. So once your controller finds out that you have outgrown them and that you're no longer beneath them, they will use other people to further their agenda, to trash your name, to slander your name, and to pull you down. That is the definition of a controller. A controlling individual wants you under them. It's about power and being superior above you. If they no longer have the power over you, they feel weak, and they will defame your reputation and drag your name through the mud so that they can feel like they have power over you. They want everybody to feel just as how they feel about you. And they don't know, they don't care what they have to do, lie about videos, lie about reputation, make up lies, whatever it is that they have to do to feel like they need to gain that power back, because you actually have one up on them, because you're no longer under their power. You no longer believe their lies anymore. So they're going to slander you and drag your name through the dirt. The logic, and this is part of the video name, the logic behind it is because you have outgrown the controller. Hey, Brittany, the lies. Oh my God. Pixie doll, what's going on with you? Kaczynski, hey. I'm glad you all are joining me today. Okay. The next person I want to touch on with you today, family, is the man who hates rejection. This I actually have to laugh about, because you'd be very surprised what rejection can do to a man. Actually, it could be man or woman, but today's topic is about how rejection is to a man and what he will do to a woman who rejects him. A rejected man is dangerous. I want to first point that out. This type of man is used to getting what he wants. Hmm? Hmm? Yes, this is true. This type of man is used to getting what he wants. The normal description of a man who's used to getting what he wants is pretty much, hey, Bafina, how you doing, lady? Okay, you missed your last live. It's okay, you here now, so you can always go back to the last video and look at the topic that I had covered. Miss Rhode Island, we on the same page, Mama? Yeah. The man that is rejected is very, very dangerous. A man who normally doesn't like rejection is a narcissist. Once again, I'm going to say that he is a narcissist. He is used to getting what he wants. He is used to dealing with women that cater to him. He usually deals with weak women and not strong women. When he come across a strong woman, he wants to stomp that woman in the ground so she can become one of the weak women that he is used to dealing with. Hmm? Mm. Let me give you a prime example. If you ever have you ever been somewhere and uh, a guy tried to get your phone number, and you didn't want to give him the phone number. What did he say? Forget you, wench. What did he say to you? Okay, so y'all get where I'm coming from then. Okay. Um the angle is to play mind games with the young lady to make her think that she is less than what she is. I'm about to get deep with y'all today, so I want y'all to definitely sit back and relax, and I want you to listen to this. The objective of a man that is rejected is to play mind games with the woman so that she can have low self confidence. He played mind games with her to feel so low and then to turn to him when she's at her lowest. That's the logic of a rejected man. Now, from a strong woman's point of view, a rejected man to me It's like dealing with my 4-year-old and my 7-year-old's tantrum. I don't know who she thinks she is. Does she know who I am? Since she don't want to give me what I want, I'm going to drag her name through the dirt. I'm going to talk about her. I'm going to send videos about her. I'm going to text other people about her. I'm going to talk about this girl like ain't nobody ever talked about her before. Thank you all. Sit back because I'm preaching today. I'm taking it to a whole nother level today, ladies. Y'all going to be very interested in this. He is upset with you because you're not interested, huh? This man used to getting everything that he want and you not interested in him? I call him Pretty Ricky. No disrespect to the light-skinned brothers. They're out for me. Ain't no disrespect to them, but everybody has their own preference. The rejected man, Brittany, I'm about to get him, baby. The rejected man, he can't stand your strength. He dealing to them. He used to dealing with them weak women that caters at his every needs. He'll deal with a woman he didn't have babies on. He didn't have babies on her. He didn't literally. He probably had a few girlfriends. He probably could get any kind of money out of that he wants. Talk to in any kind of way. Because Pretty Ricky got it like that. But then when he meets a woman that is not under his power, oh, he about to talk about you. Please show me something I have never seen before. See, in order to have a conversation on this level, you have to deal with a person that is open-minded. A person that is open-minded, a person that has been through the storm, a person that is very intuitive and can see right through you when they see you. A rejected man is dangerous. When he does not get what he wants, he will have everybody looking at you like you are crazy. You don't know how many rumors this man then put out on you. This man then put so many bodies on you. You don't know what's going on. The objective is to play a psychological game with you, to break you and to turn to him. Now, real men don't have to play games like that. If they want you, they want you. And we're going to take it there. We're going to take it there. We're not going to play no games. We're not going to text message. We're not going to send bogus videos to other people and talk about you. Because a mature person will just deal with it and move on. But most of the time, 90% of the men that I run into that are rejected always got something negative to say about a woman. And let me touch on followers with this situation. I am allergic to followers. I don't care. I'm allergic to followers. I'm not allergic to my beautiful followers. I love y'all. The type of followers I am allergic to are the ones that listen to anything and fall for anything and go for what anybody says. They are the weak people. They can't think for themselves. They can't fend for themselves. You have no backbone. If I say jump, you say how high. If I tell you to go slice somebody's tires, you'll go do it. You don't care about the repercussions and consequences. You just want to feel accepted. You're weak. I hate followers. There's nothing that you can tell me about anybody that I'm going to sit back and just believe it. Because there's always a logic behind why you're talking about a person. Unfortunately, some people really don't care about that logic. Probably because they probably got an issue with the person that the person is talking about. They have a common interest. Anytime a person got a common interest, they coming at you in groups. Their job is to defame you, drag you through the dirt, and ruin your self confidence. Everything literally that they're trying to do to you is how they feel about themselves. If you're beautiful, if you're lovely, if you're confident about yourself, if you walk around with your head high, their job is to put a chair up to the table and wait for you to fall on your face. They are praying for your downfall, ladies and gentlemen. Hmm? Am I preaching today? Please tell me if I'm preaching today. I need some more people to come in here today, and I need to be able to talk to y'all about this. They are waiting for you to fall on your face. This is what you call a certified hater. Hmm? They've been watching you. They've been looking out the window at you like stalkers. They've been looking out the window at you like stalkers. They've been watching how you dress. They've been watching how you walk. They watch how you talk, almost as if they've been infatuated with you. And because they hate you, because they ain't you. God's child, you feeling it right now? She like, oh my God. Yes, yes, yes. A lot of people do think alike, you know. Yes. They've been talking about you. They've been waiting for you to fall on your face. Hmm? They don't like you. Your light shines too bright. We got to bring her down. She thinks she is it. And she got a nerve to stink. We got to get her. We got to get her. I'm right sick of her. And she don't want to give me no play neither. I'm about to break this chick. Yeah, I know I'm goofy. Okay, let me get back on task. I like talking to you. I love talking to my family. I love y'all so much. Let's see here. The last point we touched on was that he likes to play mind games to make you feel less than what you are. Okay. Just so you can go back to him. All right. All right. He does not love you. That's the funny thing about it. This individual that is so hot that you're rejecting him, he does not love you. Indeed, he just wants power over you, and he's going to move on to the next victim. It's about power, it's about conquering, it's about having you under his belt, bragging rights. Hmm? He doesn't love you. He doesn't care about you because he keep coming at you. Indeed, he's talking about you like a dog. Doesn't care about you. You look better going about your business. Yeah. All right. Ladies, when I touch on this, y'all gonna want to meet up and see me. We got to meet up and talk. The man that tries to act better than your ex, baby daddy, ex husband, ex guy friend with benefits. The man that portrays to have the qualities and characteristics that are better than the previous man that you were with. Lord Jesus, I didn't say it for the day. I'm out of here. Huh? Yes, I am serious. I am serious. Okay, God's child. I keep hearing from my neighbors that's sad. She's so pretty, but she smells like that. Greek salad. God's child, are you serious? Yes, 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 yes. The neighbors, God's child, are your neighbors females or are they males? I need you to type that for me. Are your neighbors females or males? Both mostly males. God's child. Before you said males, I already knew it. God's child, these men want you. Hmm? You can smell to them, but I guarantee they will take you in the back room and treat you like you were top model. The males are the biggest haters. They use your smell as a defense to humiliate you and to make you feel bad and to go to them. They want you, baby. They want you, honey. They will take you in that room and treat you like you was Tyra Banks, honey. Hear me when I'm trying to tell you. They may keep you as a well kept secret, but they want you. Yes, it is something. It's a psychological game that men play. They prey on women's weaknesses. They've been doing it for years. The game ain't changed. The play is different, but the game ain't changed. Smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Huh? They are hounds. They want you. They will treat you like you Queen Elizabeth, honey. Don't you think Tmau is gonna stop a man from wanting to be with you, especially sexually. He sure will take you in that room and carry you like you top bottom. You can be 250, 300 pounds. He sure will. Throw them legs around and everything. And will. And tell you you the finest thing walking. Huh? Girl, don't give me the preaching today on these retarded neighbors because I didn't seen it all. Okay. Let's see here. Will we stop there? Gosh, they won't tell you that they want you, but believe me, they want you. No, they ain't gonna tell you, they gonna show you. Why you think they trying so hard to rip you apart? Don't nobody put that much energy into a person that they don't like. If I don't like you, I don't want to see you no more. I don't want to know you. I don't want to talk to you. And I don't want to see you. I don't like you. The less I see you, the better my life gonna be. So why they keep talking about you? Why they what matter of fact, if they ain't with you, why they worried about how you smell? You should walk past them and fart and say, smell this. It shouldn't hurt because they want you. I done seen men play so many different games. I've seen women go to men apartments and they seen that, they thought that I was attractive. When they seen me, they were like, I know this girl across the hall. I know she attractive. I know if he think I'm attractive, he didn't look at her and he probably didn't downplay you and said, I didn't mess with her already. And so that makes the girl that don't look as better than you think that she's a prize because he had you already and you look better than her. He putting bodies on your name to get women because you look good. He putting bodies on your name to get the women. That's the logic in it. See, a lot of women fail to sit back and realize how a man really thinks. That's how men think. That's how they play games. He'll use you, the pretty girl across the hall, the pretty girl next door, the pretty girl downstairs to get women because they're like, man, she's beautiful. He'll tell them, no, man, I didn't had her already. So she's feeling like she a queen. Yeah, yeah. Brittany, I'm there with you. I've seen that happen at work a whole lot of times. He goofed off, laughed at you at work, seen you in the street, and tried to holler hard. I'm trying to tell you, I know what it is. It is what it is. Let's go back on the topic of the man that tries to act as if he is better than your ex and turns out to be the worst, the worst thing. Ladies, have you had this happen before? You met a man, you told him a little bit too much, you went into a little bit detail, a little bit too far. You told him everything that you hate about your ex. You told him you hate the way he does this, and you hate the way he did that, and you hate the way that how he cheated on you. And so this man already knew what you didn't like. He took it all in as a mental note. And then he put on a persona to not be those things. So probably about a good month or a good month or two. And then he turned into hell. after those 2 months, or turned into hell after he got what he want, which is most of the time sex, money. Hmm? The man that acts as if he is better than your ex. Okay. I need some hits on that. Tell me what you all think about that. The man that tries to act better than your ex. When you start seeing those same qualities as your ex, normally it starts to happen after he gets what he wants. You ever notice that? Believe me when I tell you that every time a man tries to talk to you, or every time he tries to talk to you, or every time he sees you try to talk to you, there is an intent behind what he's trying to do. He has an objective. Whether he see you driving a nice car, you might be flossing a little bit too hard. You might got a nice truck, you might got a regular 9 to 5 job, you might got your own place. You may have something that he's lacking in. His angle may be to come live with you. He may not have his own place. Everybody has an angle, trust me. I mean, I'm not saying that we can't find true love, but probably about 90% of the people that I have ran into are trying to get their needs met, whether it's financially, whether it's trying to have power over you, or whether, they're trying to have sex with you. They may be trying to actually do all three. Hmm? The man that tries to put your ex down, the baby daddy, or either another person, whether it's an associate or whoever, and he's saying he's this, that man is probably worse than your ex was. See, because indeed a real man don't really have to put down your ex, your baby daddy, or your ex-husband, or the guy, or your whoever you used to deal with. He don't have to put him down. He don't have to badmouth him. The only thing a real gentleman is going to show you is how a woman should be treated. He don't have to badmouth that man. For what? He not getting no kudo points. Always chilling. We get the worst opinions about of this. I know something's going. Uh-huh. Yes, I agree with you 100%. A man does not have to slander another man to really get what he wants. If he's slandering your ex, your kid's father, or whoever you used to be with, indeed, he will slander your name to the next woman he gets with. If he sits around and talks about his ex and how bad she was, indeed, when he moves on from you, he will also talk about you, slander your name in every way that he can. One thing I have realized with having TMAU family is that it really doesn't matter. Same goes for everybody. Even if we do have TMAU, people with or without TMAU, they get cheated on. People with or without TMAU get played. People with or without TMAU get drained financially. Don't give TMAU so much power, because people who don't have this are going through the same stuff that we're going through. You run into a man, and after you give him information about whoever you used to be with, he keep on bringing up stuff like, oh, you must think I'm old boy, you must think I'm this, you must think I'm that. Watch out, because probably 9 times out of 10 he's probably as worse as your ex, your baby daddy, your ex-husband, ex-wife, whoever. He's probably 9 times out of 10 worse than that individual. He just can't reveal his true ways yet. He got to get what he want. He got to get what he want. I need some comments on that. What y'all think about that? He is not going to reveal his true self until he gets what he wants. Brittany, you had this experience? My TMA was in my mouth mostly, but yes, you right on the cheating. Absolutely. Cheating though. You are hitting the net. And Brittany, I love you, baby. Yes, yes. I would probably have to say I would probably have to say I have been through. Okay, I'm sorry, you all. I'm back. I was coming back. I crashed, but I'm back. I was coming back. All right, all right, all right. So I just want to make sure that you all are still there. All right, I'm so sorry about the technical difficulty. I'm sorry. I had to make sure I got some more music and talk to you all. But what we were talking on was that the ex, when he actually you better than your ex, your kid's father, or whoever the case may be. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Can you all hear me? Hello? Somebody let me know. Y'all can hear? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. All right. All right. So let's see. When you're dealing with a man who tries to run your ex name down the drain, he'll do it to you, and he will also do it to him. And then probably a few months later, after he gets what he wants, that's when he's gonna start changing. And then when you see that change, it's gonna be probably worse than what you went through. It's very true. Okay. Um, the next person I want to touch on is the down low man. This is gonna be very interesting. Definitely take a mental thought and a mental note on the down low man. If you meet a down low man, the first thing you watch out for is his behavior. His job is normally in cosmetology or in design. Sometimes it could be other types of work, but most men that normally are down low or are fierce, that's what they call them, or acts extra, his his job is normally cosmetology or design. This man will walk around and says he has rank and swear off he has power and walk around like he's the hardest thing walking around in the neighborhood where indeed he is as soft as ice cream. How you will know is because he's trying too hard to show qualities of a gangster or a thug. How you will know once again that he is down low, he's trying too hard. Another thing that will help you with the down low man, if he is gay and you ask him if he's gay, he will get loud and he will say the magic words, don't disrespect me. Have you ever asked a man that was down low or that had qualities that made you think that he was interested in other men? When you asked him whether he was gay or not, his voice got very high. His voice got very, very, very high. And he said, don't disrespect me. That is because he is homosexual. Not only is he homosexual, he's ashamed that he is homosexual. Is one thing or the other. You know, if you are, you are. If you're not, you're not. A lot of ones that I have talked to in the past are probably on both ends. They could be either like both play for both teams, or they're one or the other. And I've definitely seen that on a whole bunch of different occasions. But the words that I want you to look out, family, the down low guy will say, don't disrespect me. This is how you know that he, in fact, is probably gay or either bisexual. A lot of bisexuals that you meet, the reason why they're bisexual is because they haven't come to grips with society and they're ashamed. But the words that you want to look for when you're dealing with them is don't disrespect me and their behavior. And not only just that, their what they do for a living. I normally see a whole bunch of cosmetologists and design. That's how you know a man is either bisexual or either he is just strictly gay all the way. They are well groomed. actually well more groomed than you. When you see a man take out more time in the bathroom and he's putting a lot of dye on his hair and all of the above, he's probably down low. If he's trying to give you tips on how you should wear your hair a whole lot, I mean, it's one thing for your man to say, dang, babe, you need to change your hair, get your hair fixed. But if he goes into specifics about how to get your hair done, oh, and I can do this and I can do that, something is definitely not right with that situation. Reevaluate. And not only just that, go with your gut feeling. Your gut feeling is probably going to tell you anyway. When you first see a person, have you ever just first seen a person and not to be judgmental? Because I try not to be judgmental and I have worked on that in the past so I won't be so judgmental. And the first thing that went through your head was, he gay. Okay. Sometimes your first mind is right. Go with it. Um, let's see here. This man thinks that he is God. Absolutely. I do agree 100% on that. Absolutely. I agree 100%. I really agree 100% on that. I brought up that is because this is like a really risky situation because with the bisexual man and the gay man, they're not going to tell you that they are gay or bisexual. They will live it down. You have to watch out for behavior with these men. They will take it to the grave and swear up and down that they are not gay. A lot of these type of men, they have like these different sorts of personalities. They can be bipolar at times. um they can bring up a whole bunch of stuff about you when they're talking to you and you're thinking in your mind, wrong chick, you got me mixed up with the wrong person. They can be sociopaths, but a lot of these type of men, they are narcissists. And narcissists, they think that they're God. They think that they look the part. They think that they're all that, and if somebody does something to them, they're on the top like, I'm ready to get this person back. So do you got anything against gay people? And another thing that you should actually watch out for is when you're dealing with the download type guys, they actually act like around you that they are disgusted with gay people. I want you to also look for that behavior. When I tell you they act like they're very disgusted about them, they're probably trying to put on that persona for a reason. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. Now that makes sense. When you look like the dime and your boyfriend is rugged looking, that looks normal to me. But when your man is well groomed and you are, if his edge up or his haircut looks better than yours, and he's constantly in the mirror more than you, it's just something to monitor. It's one thing for a man to want to keep his appearance up, but when it goes to another level, I'm sure you'll know whether it's time to, start asking questions. He'll also do little things as well, like in your like sexual relationship that I show you that he's down low. So the behavior, always watch the behavior. Um, the next type of person that I would love to touch on, and once again, I'm going on my experiences and other people's experiences as well, is what's this here? One thing about TMAU is that you learn compassion, humility, and not be so judgmental. Me too, working on not being so judgmental. I do agree with that 100%. I do agree with that 100%. Me personally, I try to be I try to be as positive as possible, but if the signs are in front of my face, I have to touch on it because it could be a life or death situation. You really don't know what's really going on if a person is having you blinded and they have a whole nother side of life. So I would definitely say, be rather be safe than sorry. So you have to, but we have to be discerning. Thank you, always chilling. Your discernment is going to play a big part in the situation. There's no possible way where my gut is telling me one thing and I believe something that somebody is saying. I'm going to have to go with my gut rather than with what you're telling me. You can tell me any kind of lie, but if the behavior doesn't fit with what you're saying, I have to second guess what you're saying. I can't just go by what you're saying. It's not about being judgmental. If the behavior doesn't line up with what you're saying verbally, it doesn't make sense. What you say, Greek salad? I'll never have to worry about a relationship. Don't say that. Greek salad, please do not say that. When you just made that statement that nobody is gonna come near you just because you have TMAU, that tells me that you feel that you don't deserve the best thing in life. And you do. Because you have something that you can't control. You think that a person is not gonna come near you. Trust me, Shelly, no one is coming near me. I'll never have to worry about relationships. I don't believe that. I've had TMAU and I've had relationships. So it all depends on the type of person that you're dealing with. You can be dealing with a very mature person, or you can also meet somebody that has TMAU the way that you have TMAU. So I cannot say that nobody is coming near you. I have TMAU and I have people come up to me and talk to me all the time. I don't care if they hold their breath or not. That's on them. I'm not about to die. I'm not gonna hold my breath for you. So it's what it is. People look at me with disgust. It doesn't matter if they look at you, what you discuss or not. It's what you think about yourself. You can't worry about if you wear everybody's feelings, you'll drive yourself crazy. You cannot wear everybody else's feelings. And so what if they look at you and discuss? I mean, your show must go on. So what they talked about you, your show must go on. Um, then let's see here. And that's what I do. I wear everyone's feelings in my head. Greek salad.
Mm-hmm.
I think the same way too, but God said, that's right, God's
Mm-hmm.
child. That's right. Somebody, God always send the right people and always get rid of the wrong people. And I'm glad that you made that statement, Greek salad. You said that you wear other people's feelings. You cannot, okay, when you have TMAU, you cannot worry about how you're making another person feel versus the humility and disrespect that you go through on a daily basis. And the reason why I say you can't do that is because 9 times out of 10, the people who are humiliating you is normally co-workers, is normally, it's sometimes it could be a boyfriend, girlfriend. Mainly I'm getting people tell me that it is neighbors. Now, a lot of times, now hear me out when I say this here to you, a lot of times the neighbors, they really can't even smell you here and there. They might just walk past your door and just say something disrespectful or say something to either get your attention or to say something to make you mad. Sometimes your TMAU kicks up and sometimes it's not even kicking up like you think. It's just that somebody told them or they probably got a woof of you at one point in time and they never stopped talking about it. They probably sent somebody up to sniff you and talk to you and you had no idea. That's why I said you can always know when somebody told somebody to go to you and sniff you. The person never has ever said anything to you a day in their life. But Greek salad, let me say this to you. You do deserve to have a relationship. You deserve to have a great relationship. And just because you have TMA, you do not have to settle. Always chilling. So important. Put our feelings over theirs. Yes, Shelly. I used to have a coworker who used to give me a hug every single day. And let me guess, this coworker just try to run away and stay as far away from you as possible. And she hugged you every day. Did she hug you every day to smell you?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Is that true? Did she hug you every day to smell you? Someone sent her to smell you. Exactly. I figured that.
That's evil.
And then you know what's really scary? The managers do it. It's not the co-workers and stuff that actually act ignorant. So you expect the people that's probably on your level to act kind of ignorant, but actually it's the managers and upper management. My breath can smell up a whole room when I speak, but I don't give. That's right, Perfina. That's right. You better have that motivation. You better have that motivation when you walk in there before you found out you had TMAU. That's exactly how you have to carry it to operate in the world. If you operate in the world and feel paranoid, and if you feel paranoid every time somebody is around you, You're never ever going to be able to operate in the world. You're going to have to get to the point where you just say, you know what, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's humiliating. Yes, Greek salad is humiliating on another level. But guess what? You still woke up breathing this morning. It's very humiliating. But what can you do until you get a cure? You still got to go on with your life. TMAU teaches me that even though I have this smell to me, I still got to go grocery shopping because I got to eat. My kids got to eat. My family got to eat. I still have to make money financially because the rent has to get paid, the lights has to be cut on, and the water must be running. It teaches you that life has to go on regardless of what you're facing. Life has to go on. As long as you're breathing, life has to go on. Does that make sense? Okay. I have to work twice as hard to prove my worth as a person while others don't have to work as hard. Right. Life can't stop. Right, Brittany. Yes. It makes sense. Thank you, Greek salad. Thank you. Um, Greek salad, let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought about going into business? Or maybe start your own business. You know, they have work from home jobs out there. Of course, it's not many to choose from, but they do have work from jobs out there, and also a lot of people go into their own business. You know, go into business for themselves. You know, when you're the boss, and I always say this: why would you work somewhere 8 or 9 hours a day making somebody else rich, and you can start your own business and invest in yourself? You used to work in the medical field. Okay, okay, no problem. Okay. And the medical field could be a good industry, but if you are working one of those jobs where you have to interact a whole lot with patients and stuff, it's gonna be an emotional issue because they're gonna say certain things to you, and I don't know how often it's gonna happen, but it's gonna build up. And if you clean toilets for a living, it's a living. Used to work in radiology. Okay. So in radiology, did you come into contact with a whole lot of people? Because believe me, it only takes one person in the workplace to smell you, and they're gonna tell everybody. It takes one person for you to come into contact with, and everybody is gonna know. Because they have one person in the office that runs their mouth on a regular basis. Do you agree with me? Real deal. Yes, it takes one person to smell you, they gonna tell everybody. They tell everybody. And then what they'll do is probably tell somebody higher, and the higher person will come up to you and act like they're shaking your hand, or want to have a conversation with you to see if they smell your breath, or to see if they smell any kind of smell. Mm-hmm. Try not to care about them. Hell, I make channels dedicated to me, which means I don't care. I love a Greek salad. Stay strong. Yes, ma'am. Yes, that's right. That's right. And I would probably say the thing I'm loving about this group here right now is because I see you all messaging each other and uplifting one another. And that's what it's about. Um, you're uplifting one another. You're telling this person you can't wear everybody else's feelings. I'm loving it because that's how you come together in unity. This is how you win. Greek salad, it's all good. This is how you win. You come together as unity. As I told you before in my previous videos, this is about a movement. TMAU warriors all day, always chilling. Yes, we are TMAU warriors. Before I keep getting off the subject, the last person that I wanted to tell you about when it comes down to relationships, TMAU, and the logic behind it are pastors and people in the church. Okay. I'm not going to get into religion because that could be a really, really touchy situation. But I will say this here to you. When you're dealing in relationships, men that are pastors or claim to have a relationship with higher power. Did I read your mind. You were just about to. You know what? I am a Pisces, and they say that Pisces are very, very intuitive. So I've got that many a times. There were times where I've called people and they say, "Oh my God, I just had the phone dialing your number." I'm like, "Yeah, I got ESP. I got psychic capabilities." So yeah, a lot of people tell me that people that say that they have a higher that they have a relationship with higher power. I want you to watch out for a lot of fake pastors, fake Christians, or fake any other religion. I want you to always watch out for them. You can normally spot them by watching their behavior in and outside of the church. With their preaching in front of you, maybe one thing, but with their conducting outside of church could possibly be another thing. I've seen pastors do a whole lot of things. I've had my share of visiting a few churches, and I've had my share of seeing quite a few pastors and how they were with the ladies with the ladies in the church. Sometimes you have to watch out for the pastor that sends the collection plate around about 4 or 5 times a sermon. um, a lot of times, what I've seen where you can spot like a fake pastor or something of that nature, they're trying too hard to show that they have a relationship with the higher power. I've seen a man that had a suit with a whole bunch of crosses on it before, and in my mind, men that say that they're pastors, reverends, or whatever the case may be, women look at them and think that, hey, this is a man of power. Okay. Um, they say, this is a man that can save me. This is a man who can, be a family man or whatever the case may be. Um, I've seen a lot. Somebody that was trying to show his religion too hard on the outside. Be mindful and beware that when you have a relationship with God or higher power, that you don't have to try so hard. It comes natural. Just like you don't have to try so hard anymore to educate people about TMAU because church is a business these days. Yes, Brittany. It used to all be about helping, healing, getting them demons out. It used to be like a family oriented thing. I mean, it's not like it used to be anymore. So definitely beware of the ones that say that they're very religious and the behavior does not match up with the sermons that they are preaching. A lot of them are hypocrites. What's up, Rico? What's going on with you? A lot of them are hypocrites. You'll be blessed to find some that are very genuine. Okay. But a lot of them are not genuine. It seems like everybody is trying to get their needs met in the worst way. Okay. Their needs met in the worst way. Um, I want to go back to a subject that we were touching on, and the subject was about neighbors and them talking about how you smell, but they actually really want you. Um, I had went through a situation. I had went through a situation in my old apartment complex. There was a gentleman who stayed across the hall from me who detected how I smelled when he walked past me in a hallway. So he told the other gentleman. The other gentleman put his wallet in my parking space so that I could literally hand him the wallet so that he could have some kind of contact with me. They feed on your fear. Yeah, that's true. They do. Um, so he put his wallet in my parking space. I went to go and grab his wallet because I actually didn't even know it was his wallet until I opened the wallet and seen the name. So I'm like, the only guys in here are the guys, that are, yes, wow, that's what I said to myself, Rico. It's like, why are you trying so hard to smell a female? I never, and that's where I need you all's help at. The logic behind trying to smell, you put your wallet in the person's parking space to smell them. In my mind, that childish childish is not even the name for that. It's like if somebody told you that another person stink, why are you going up to them
Just smell them.
and smelling them?
They stupid as a mother.
You got to be simple Simon on the 10th power. When somebody tell me somebody stink, I'm trying to stay away from you as far as possible. Why do you want to smell stink? This is the first time I've ever seen a person go through the loops and put their wallet in my parking spot. You listen, and I'm gonna get, that's what my coworkers did. Yes, of course they did it. They ignorant. I'm gonna get in the phone when I say this, and y'all gonna laugh at me when I tell you. I'm gonna get real close in this phone. If you go up to somebody
Right,
and smell somebody
right.
because another person because they told you,
That made me try.
you are stupid. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. You are a follower, and you a crash test dummy on the 10th power. You are a flunky. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I stink, and I'm gonna tell you. That's all you're gonna say to me. You are a crash test dummy. You are a follower. You have no backbone. If I jumped off the bridge, you would.
I stink with a purpose.
I stink, but I got a purpose.
There you go. I stink with a purpose.
You real smart. Brittany, Cam, I can't take that stupid man. I got to get in the phone up front and personal. You, if don't nobody else tell you, you are slow on remedial slow. I mean, slow check slow. I'm not putting no wallet.
You got some people that enjoy the smell of the.
I'm not gonna put my wallet in nobody parking spot just to get some attention. Use a crash test dummy. They suck with a purpose. Thank you. Rico, you got to laugh at this because it's insane. It's really insane. Brittany made me think about this when she had sent me some. She said, yeah, she said, I'm sick of these men trying to talk about us, but they still want us. That really took it home because I ran into a lot of issues like that. They're talking about me, but they still want you. And let me also say this here to you. Part of the reasons why they are talking about you because they haven't had you. They will text about you, send videos about you, false videos about you. They will defame you, drag your name through the dirt, whatever they can do to break you down. I told you with TMAU, when it comes down to a man, it's different than an agenda of a jealous woman. The jealous woman is to feel like she has one up on you and to feel like she has power over you. The man agenda is to break you down mentally and to break down your self-confidence so you can be so vulnerable that he can get what he wants. I know that's a sick person, isn't it? But that's what they do. They be, Brittany, do they be mad? They be mad on another level. Really, the reason why they dragging your name, okay. Kashiska, you're back? Okay. Brittany, do they be mad? They be mad. They be so mad because you didn't reject them. And you didn't mess with somebody else. They mad because they can't get what they want. They'll do anything to drag your name through the dirt and to speak to you the next day after they drag your name through the dirt. I've seen it happen. I've watched it happen.
What, son? Your mama doing something.
Ladies and gentlemen, the world is very vindictive. It's full of very manipulative people. If you are not strong enough, they can break you. They can sincerely break you. I had to dedicate this particular video for a lot of my women. I'm gonna do one for the men next week as well. I covered for those who came in late on the video, the different things that I covered today was about slandering, um when men slander and defame women, and the logic behind why they slander and defame women. I touched on number one, the controller. Number two, I touched on the man that is rejected, the man that tries to act like he's better than your ex, but actually is worse than the ex. Um, let's see here. The down low man and the fake Christians and the fake pastors, the people that's in the church. Um, I hope a whole lot of this stuff made a whole lot of sense. Girl, I can never catch you live. Wow. Hey Vicky, I wish you would have caught me. This particular video was very interesting. I got more feedback off of this video from my people than in a whole lot of other videos. The reason why I think is because with relationships and dealing with different people, it is very important to determine the type of behaviors that you are getting yourself to. If what they saying are not lining up with their behaviors, then you have to second guess it. And this is not just dealing with TMAU, this is dealing with life itself. Once again, just because we have TMAU, it means nothing. Women without TMAU get cheated on, they get disrespected by men, they name slander in the work, all of the above. Y'all are right. The men are so much worse than the women. They tend to be more, yes, Cam, yes, because they actually want you. The men expect women to be precise, to smell good at all times because we are feminine. The fact that they don't understand what our disability is or whatever the case may be, this is what the issue is. So what they're doing is they're playing a psychological game with you. They know you stink. Everybody in the neighborhood knows that you stink. I don't want you to even think second about, I wonder if this person knows. Word gets around the neighborhood just like word gets around the office in the workplace. They're going to talk about you. They know. Okay? They're not going to talk to you around people, but the minute that person see you by yourself, he's going to try to talk to you. A real man, no, a real man's not going to do it. A clown is going to do it. And I've ran into many a clowns. I call them the others. And what do we do with clowns? We laugh at clowns. Matter of fact, we need clowns. Okay? Because the only way they can put on a show is if they have groupies. People are going to play like clowns. They're going to talk about you. They're going to be talking about you behind your back. You're going to be getting in your car. They're going to be snickering at you. It's something that you really can't control. Let them snicker. You've been talking about me. Ain't nothing changed. But the great thing about it is that you still can't break me. I get up every day. I'm always on a positive note every single day. One thing for sure that I do know about you clowns, and I call you the others, the other people, that if you had what I had, you'd be broken down a long time ago. So your strength is nowhere in comparison. Your strength is nowhere in comparison to mine. Hmm? Do yourself a favor. Go play in traffic. I'm too strong. My family is too strong. We've been dealing with this day in and day out. This is not designed for you weaklings. This is designed for strength. We operate off of God. We do not operate off of the slander, the bullying, the defamation of character that you put us through on a day-to-day basis. You do it because you want attention. You do it because you're insecure. Everything that you throw at me, it's because of how you feel about yourself. I apologize you feel that way about yourself. Maybe you should see Christ. I'm not sure what you should do, but you can't break me. Don't even waste your time. And sometimes you have to look in the mirror and you have to say that you cannot break me. If I was going to be broke down, I probably would have been broke down a long time ago. It's not happening. It's not happening. TMAU family. If you didn't have TMAU symptoms, what would life be like for you? I believe that if I did not have TMAU, I truly believe that I would be on top of the world. I feel like I have so much to offer people. I'm outgoing. I love dealing with people. I'm a very sociable person. I normally can deal with any kind of personality. I'm one of those type of people. I understand that everybody is not going to share the same opinion as me. I can respect your opinion, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to agree with everything you say. And you're not going to agree with everything I say. And that's just respect. I understand that completely. But what I will say to you about this is that I know that I have it. I had to find a common ground on how to deal with it. And talking to you all and doing these videos, they help me as well as they are helping you. That's why I say it's about a movement and it's about unity. It is not about educating the outside public all the time or trying to get people to understand about why we smell and the condition that we're dealing with. It's about us coming together because it's strength in numbers. It's about us coming together as a unity and getting with the right people so that we can find a cure, because indeed it could be a cure out there that has nothing to do with the medical facility. You never really know. It could be a person that you run into on the street that can help you, a person from another a whole another island or another state that you can run into, and they can give you that cure. You never know. The thing about life is you never know who you're going to run into. I ran into people and was talking about my TMAU and they like, man, my grandmother got this. She told me that it's coming through her pores, and I was able to be a blessing to the grandmother because she was like, I thought I was the only crazy person out here going through this. So we are our blessings is what I'm trying to say to you. Us sticking together is a blessing. It keeps us alive, it keeps us sane, and it also keeps us strong. We are our blessings, not the outsider. If we had outsiders up here trying to comment, and we would have to boycott them out because they don't get it and they don't understand. They truly wouldn't understand us. We are our blessing. The more that we stick together, I feel like we will have a better chance with trying to find a cure or herb. Because I think it's a herb or a cure or herb to help combat whatever we got going on, whether it's yeast, whether it's bacteria, whether it's a overflow of bad bacteria, whatever it is going on, whether it's a gut flora bacteria or hormonal imbalance, because I truly believe that all bad breath and body odors is not just TMAU. I think it's a couple of other disorders that causes the bad breath and bad body odor. Let's see here. By the way, Procter and Gamble, along with Cleveland Clinic, are actually working. Are they? Greek salad, you got to keep us updated about this stuff. See, this is the reason why we got a network. Had I not been networking with you today, I would not have known about that. We need that information, man. We need that information. Greek salad, email me. Get with me on that. I need you to definitely get with me about that because that may be something new that we need. I really hope that you all enjoyed my video today. For you that came in, the name of my video was called "When Men Try to Slander and Defame Women and the Logic Behind the Slandering and Defaming." I hope that you all enjoyed the video. I'm gonna be coming at the men next week to say the man's side, because not only can a woman name be slandered, a man's name can be slandered as well. So I'm gonna be I don't want to just be biased and just be on the woman's side, because it also affects men as well, because there are still good men out there. I cannot just bash the man, because I got to represent for the good man as well. Um Rico, I got on probably about a good 25 minutes ago. No, not 25 minutes. I'm not exactly sure what time I did get up there, but I've been up here for a little bit. But what I can do is I can update you about what happened today. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you. Please do send me the website. Rico, I touched bases on defaming and slandering women. The points were about the controller, the rejection, the man that hates rejection, the man that tries to act as if he's better than your ex, the down low man, and the fake people in the church. Those are the men that I had touched on. Before I do cut the video and just try to relax for the rest of the day, do you all have any questions or anything for me today on one of those men? Oh no, Rico. I hope not. Man, Rico, we got to talk, because we can't be having that. We can't be having that. Y'all got any questions for me? Y'all got anything for me before I go? Okay. All right. For any new people that came up here today, I'm gonna leave my email address, CLASSYLDY 83 at outlook.com. Let's see here. You got, okay, the good men. Okay, good, Rico. I had to step out for a minute. I missed half. Stay strong. By Greek style. Rhode Island. I don't know exactly what you missed. But the only thing I did was I covered what we went through today. And then after I covered that, I ended up going through, letting everybody know that, this particular race is for the strong. This particular race is definitely for the strong and not for the weak. Um, you have to stay strong. You have not been broken. I doubt that if you can get through something like this, I doubt if anything can break you. I definitely appreciate you all. Stay classy, stay sassy, keep your eyes open for these particular gentlemen that I pointed out today. Definitely keep your eyes open and watch the behavior. If the behavior does not line up with what you're hearing, red flags. I love you all. You have a blessed day. Thank you.